Over almost 45 seasons, Brock University's Center for the Arts has become known for bringing world-class talent in music, dance, and theater to audiences here in Niagara. One thing you may not know, however, is how often these world-class talents take time out of their busy schedules to offer advice and hold workshops with our area's high school students. The latest big act to offer advice to students is Los Angeles-based Take Six, a gospel vocal group that holds claim to 10 Grammy Awards.
What do we get out of it? You know, it's always good to pass on what we've been doing to other people, to see them succeed, you know. At first, it's always like, you know, let's just see how big we can get. But, you know, after a while, it becomes, what can we give back? You know, that's what it's really all about, because we want to see that the arts and the craft of a cappella music continue.
So for us, you know, it's a bit tricky sometimes because the artists only spend a day here usually. So we just send it out, put the feelers out to the artists, and a lot of the times they're totally into that process. They want to connect with their audience, especially connecting with youth. So we just put it out there, put the feelers out, and they were overjoyed and we're really happy. And it's just kind of tricky sometimes to fit it in with sound check and whatnot, but it fit in really well. And, you know, it's part of our mandate at the center to be reaching out to our youth in our community, especially those that are, you know, in the arts and want to pursue the arts. So it's the perfect way to kind of marry those two.
After Take Six finished their sound check, Laura Secord's jazz choir had a chance to perform for the group and receive some very positive feedback.
The thing that stuck out most in my mind is that a cappella music is a living, breathing thing, and how it can change and how it has to change together. And it really changed my perspective on what vocals is to me and what I want to do with my life.
They gave you some amazing feedback. They said something about never hearing a vocal group harmonize the way you guys did, and then they invited you to perform at their concert. That must have felt amazing.
Yeah, I thought after we got that comment about how we blended really well, it actually made us blend more just because we knew that we sounded like that, so it raised our confidence. And performing tonight, I had no idea that was going to happen, and I'm really excited. I'm a bit nervous, but it should be fun.
We make the time. We make the time, because that's what it's really all about. Even if we're not doing this, it's really about how we relate to listeners and the audience. We want to connect with them, you know, because that's where how we live our lives and what we have to share, our experiences, that really makes a difference in people's lives, and that's what it's all about for us.
You gave these kids a lot of advice. First of all, tell me what you actually thought about their performance for you guys.
It was pretty incredible. We've heard a lot of groups, especially on the collegiate and high school level, and they were one of the best we've heard. We noted to them how great their blend was. You know, we're in the studio all the time, and we know how hard it is to actually figure out how somebody else is sounding and sound like them. And they were doing that right off the bat. That's incredible. So, you know, not only are they just good, but they have a special thing about them already. I just encourage them to keep going on with it.
When the Center for the Arts moves into its new home in downtown St. Catharines in 2015, they envision even more opportunity for outreach with high school students. Reporting for The Source at Brock University, I'm Mike Balsam.